Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. This is just me recreating the look that I did yesterday. It kind of has like a rose gold vibe to it. It's been a while since I've posted. The last time I posted I was still pregnant with my daughter. Fast forward to 6 months later, I am here trying to get back into the groove of things, and I hope to be posting more often. So if you want to see how I got this look, make sure to subscribe and just keep on watching. Let's get started. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Rose 3-in-1 Primer Water. It's a prep set and fresh. See if it focuses. I'm going to be using the eyeshadow primer from NYX, the Proof It one. I can still see the glitter on my eyelids. Glitter is so hard to take off, but it's so fun to use, so it's worth it. I'm going to be talking about the two palettes that I used yesterday. The Tati Beauty palette, volume 1, and the ColourPop All I See Magic. I don't have a big makeup collection, so you'll see why I picked up this one. It might be a little strange for me to be using some of the older items, but I want to be able to use them up before I go and buy more. I also don't have a lot of space in this room, so I just have to work with what I have. I'm going to be starting with this one here. Let's get closer. Nice and personal. We are in the middle of the coronavirus situation, and so we haven't been out of the house other than for groceries and work. So yesterday was pretty nice to spend a little time with my family, my parents, my husband, my daughter. This is just a taper brush I'm going to be using to start another color. And this is where the ColourPop All I See Is Magic shadow comes in. Looking at it from the Tati palette, there's not a transition color that I wanted. Soothe is too brown. So what I did is mix two colors. But first, the color Big Spoon. Is rose gold still the trending color? Tell me your opinions on what color is trending right now. This is where I start to mix the colors, starting with Soothe. So I'm packing the color first and then blending the hard edges. Then I could go back to this one and just smooth out the edges. Well, this is where it gets a little tricky for me, but I made it work. Here's Story, and obviously it's warm tone. Towards like an orange color. Here is Poet. Poet is more cool tone. So I mixed the two colors to get a different color. I like to pack it first, then I'll blend a little bit. And you just go back and forward until you get the desired color. It might look a little crazy what's going on, so with the fluffy brush, go back into the ColourPop Big Spoon and blend out the edges. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush, Aura in Sequin. I'm going to be using a white eyeliner and a black eyeliner. The black one is from Neewer, and this one is the Kitten liner. The white one is from a brand. It's just called Natron. I'm just using this one because my mom brought it to me from Mexico. I don't have a lot of practice making an eyeliner because most days I don't have time for it. So bear with me. This one now. You really have to take your time on this, and it's completely fine if you mess up the black eyeliner, because the black liner you can always fix it by going over it. I'm going back with the black liner. Then I'm going to be using a gel pencil liner. This is just from Maybelline. I like to curl my lashes. I'm going to be using the Tarte Lights Camera and Splashes. It's a waterproof version. You can use whatever mascara works for you. I'm going to be working on my eyebrows. Mascara finally dried. I'm going to be using Eyelure London Lashes. Look like this. I'm going to use a black eyelash glue. If I mess up, you won't be able to see it. Do any of you follow the suggested use of eyelashes? For example, if it says you can use it up to 10 times, do you really use it 10 times or do you use it more? Tell me, do you guys like using a black glue or a white glue? While the lashes are setting, I'm gonna work on the face. I'm gonna be using the Jane Iredale Glow Time Full Coverage Mineral BB Cream. This is my favorite BB cream that I like using because it's not matte and it's got a great coverage. But my favorite thing about it is that it actually is pretty long lasting and it leaves the skin so pretty. I'll use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in Light Sand. I'll be using the Neewer medium to deep. I like using Sunset. I'm gonna be using the Neewer blush duo, the rose gold, the lighter one. For highlight, it'll be the Anastasia with Amrezy, if I'm saying it right. This pretty one. Got this one for my birthday, I think a couple years ago. Back to the eyes, I'll be using a tiny brush like this and dipping into the Tati Beauty palette with Soothe. Then I'm gonna mix a little bit of Poet in it. For the lips, I'm gonna be using the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Lip. This one is in the color All Natural. With the mascara that I used earlier, the Tarte, I'll be using it for the lower lash. While the lip and the lower lash sets a little bit, I'm gonna pause and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I almost forgot to put the eyeliner on the waterline, so I just put some underneath. And more importantly, I almost forgot to add the spark of this look, and that is using glitter. The glitter on Aura, this one here. Lastly, I'm just gonna set everything. And here is the final look. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye.